All right, here we are Thursday evening and on Wednesday night live stream on December 4th. I said that I was going to work on this right here for the next live stream. So I got to get ready for that. So right now I'm cleaning off the workbench. And let me point you down here to the workbench. Okay, and I've been cleaning off a section at a time, trying to straighten things up and getting rid of stuff, but I still got to get rid of all this stuff over here. This is all the scenicking stuff. And I still got trash stuff over here, fencing and stuff like that. I got to put up on Schmitz and Sons. And so I've been doing a little bit of time, cleaning off a little bit here and a little bit there. And gathering up all the tools and trying to put some tools away so I can get some work done. I got some tweaking to do up on the second level. And what I did was I made out a list right here. Okay, so, and I got one thing done so far. I did that this afternoon, and I got the mirrors. And this is a piece that I cut off one of the mirrors. But I put a mirror behind the one tunnel portal where the garage is and all the DPM stuff is, where the street goes straight on. And it looks pretty good. On the other one where the street goes sideways or on an angle, like on a 30-degree angle, I put the mirror in there and it didn't look so good. So I took a photo off of Facebook of, I think, a city scene. I think it was in Butler. And I printed it out and put it on there. And it's at a wrong angle, but for now it'll do. But I did that because I put the mirror behind it and it just didn't look right because it's on an angle. So the buildings are going this way, and when you get a mirror image of it, it looks like the buildings are going the opposite way behind it. So that didn't work out too good, and it would be kind of hard to put the mirrors at the right angle, the correct angle behind there because of the way the limited amount of space that I have behind there. So I just went with the photo. Okay, but anyway, that's the stuff that I got done. Glue to sidewalks, lofts, candies over here, and in front of the garage they're the resin sidewalks by Bar Mills, and I got to get the heat gun out and flatten them out and then glue them down and then paint the streets. Right now I have them painted with the bear, this stuff right here, but it's not really realistic. I just painted it, to mark where the streets would be. I'll go over it with some country gray and some dove gray and some other grays that I have in here to make it look a little bit better. And then I have some bare spots that I shaved down that look white, where you can see the plaster under it. So I got to do that. Ground cover at the barrier, right where the paved road is and the dirt road is. There's a little section right there that I have to scenic yet. I got to put the ground covers in there. Background behind tunnels, I did that. Okay, that's part of the mirror. Add sidewalks, angle, street. Oh yeah, on the one street over there, I have two buildings that are going on a street that's going that way, and I have some of the paper type. They're like pressed board or something like that, also made by Bar Mills, that I have to put up next to the buildings because I don't have anything. And then I have some acrylic to put the buildings on to raise it up. Or I could just make this street like I did everything else, form that for the street and use the acrylic for the sidewalks. I haven't decided yet. But I got the piece of acrylic out. I got to just cut it and do it. Okay, plaster over foam on the incline. So where this track starts going back, you can still see, you know, the incline, the woodland scenic stuff. So I got a plaster over top of that and scenic that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. I don't know if I got to be able to do it in a week. Plaster near new section and then plaster further out, because it goes out to there, and up here I got to do a little bit up there. And track work to higher level, I got the 2 tracks going up that way. One's on an incline that levels off, and one's a little bit higher than that level, so I have to, you know, work on that over there. Back track and front track, paint behind, Schmitzson back here, and lay the track back there, and support 2 planks over here where I get the 2 boards together. Instead of using plywood up there, I use the glued boards. They're like 1x4s that are glued together to 12 inches, 2 of them, and I put them together. Well, they're not even, they're just where, you know, they go like that. So in between where I got them supported, where they're supported, it's fine, but in between it's just a little bit off, so I got to put a brace underneath it to level it off, and then tape over top of it. So that is my list. I got one, well, actually 2 checked off, because the 2 tunnel portals, and so I got a lot of work to do yet before Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, because this is Thursday night. I might get a few things done tonight. I got Friday, but I don't work on it all day. Me and Debbie usually go somewhere. And then Saturday, we're going to be gone all day. We're going to Melbourne Train Show, and then the TR for Trains. And we'll probably be gone until late evening, or early evening. And then Sunday, we got all day, you know, but I normally don't work on things all day long. We usually go out for a little bit. Monday and Tuesday. So Friday, Sunday, Monday, I got 4 partial days to work on it before I get to Wednesday. Count 5 partial days to Wednesday before I do the live stream. I don't know if we'll be able to get to work on Merchants Row like I said we will. I got the workbench ready, but probably by the time I do all this stuff on here, this is going to be dirty. But for right now, I have it clean, so at least I can get this stuff done and be able to organize my things around here. So let's see how far we get by next Wednesday. Well, the workbench didn't stay clean for very long. I had to move stuff off of it so I could paint behind Schmitzson. Here's Schmitzson right here. So I painted about 3/4 of the way, and I put the brace underneath it and taped the center. I got a few more things done too. I glued the sidewalks and flattened them out and put them up there, and I painted the streets all the way up to the end. And I put the ground cover right over here. So that is quite a bit of what I got so far. All right, so one of these is track work and paint behind Schmitzson. So that's a half a check mark right there. So all I got to do is the track work up there now, which isn't too bad. It's about, what time is it? It's almost 20 after 9. I got to wait for that to dry. Everything else is wet up here. Got wet paint up there, wet glue over there, wet paint over there. So I'm at a standstill right now. So that's it for tonight. Tonight was pretty productive. So there's a chance that I may have the stuff finished before the next Workbench Wednesday. Here's a shot with the sidewalks, the street painted, And to the right of the street, I added some ground cover there, which was originally bare. And then this next shot is the second level where Schmitzison was. So I got that all painted up. I got that leveled off. I got the center of it taped. So we're ready to go with all that stuff. Tomorrow's another day. I'll start putting some tracks up here on the second level where Schmitzison's goes. And then I'll be able to go back on the other side and way at the end, up towards the very top of that photo, and do some plaster cloth and other stuff, getting the terrain going and adding some track work up at the other end. So we're going pretty good. We got to go out in the morning. We usually go somewhere in the morning, usually get some coffee, hit a couple of thrift stores. There is a lot of yard sales. Since the snowbirds are down here, I think there was 17 yard sales in Sebring that started yesterday or today, Thursday, and there's even more that start tomorrow. So Debbie wants to hit a couple of those, at least the close ones. So after that, I'll do my walking in Home Depot, and then we'll come back and I'll get some work done in here and see how far we can get. So until the next time, we'll see ya, and have fun with whatever you're doing.